All right, we are back. We are back. We are back. We've been doing some great stuff here, especially with these links. I did a few more yesterday, and man, started really thinking how this could really blow up. So far we have a roughly around 11 links, 11 do follow links, and I have one no follow I added in here, which was really good though for crawling reasons. So we added the GitHub as well, which was perfect. Let me let you check this out. So these links get crawled super fast, so we're able to use this as a hub to basically start getting things crawled as well, right? But we started everything off with the Medium. Medium was dope. Once we realized what we could do there and be able to get that do follow link, right? So these are definitely do follows here. And it's not in the article. I used to think it was in the article, right? But it's not. Okay, the do follow link is actually in the about page section, the about section, right? And as you can see, these are do follow links, right? So that's perfect, right? So everything we're building now, we're focusing mainly on do follow links, right? And then we'll start building no follows. But so far, man, some really high domain authority links here, right? And then we're pretty much just branching them out. So far, last one we made was a real good one, actually. These type of ones you want to use for pretty much everything, right? But we could see here, let me see if we can go to the profile. Well, we can see that it's a do follow link though. Right, do follow. If you can see here, it's green or highlighted as the do follow. Right, had a GitHub. Those will start being indexed and pulled as well. And it should have the blog on here. Let's see, where is that? No blog. Okay. Alright, so we're going to have to check that out, what's going on here. This was the one we made last night. But it's not showing my blog. It's showing the link, which is still cool. But we have a blog here. Yeah. So everything should be published here. Let me see. Key pages here, manage your pages. Let's add a page. Really, we didn't have to do that, right? See if we can get to the articles. So it's showing as if the blog isn't even up yet, right? And I know we built it up already. Alright, so we'll have to put this back in here. So they possibly could have taken it down for some odd reason. Alright. But that's okay. That'll be a good one. We still have a do follow link from there though. So we'll start working out that blog and getting that situation. Now another one that we did was a good one was this Parlor site. This was a 76 domain. Yeah, 76. And this is also a do follow. See? So this is a do follow link as well. So this is perfect, right? And you hit these with your brand name or the actual domain itself. Now what I like about them is that even in the post, right, if you post anything here, these also do follows, which actually allows you to start pretty much stacking these different things, right? You can start stacking what you post and things. So that's dope, right? So those are really high up as well. Then we put the red bubble and then the Reverb Nation. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead. We're gonna start now with the next set We're actually working out the proven experts page here. This is the next one we're working on. Alright, so we're going to fill this out here and get the do follow link here. This also provides a great do follow. I haven't checked the domain authority for it, but this is the next one we're working on. And then, like I mentioned, as these start hitting, I'm gonna actually put an official list together, right, of what's working, what actually powers up everything, and we'll have that firsthand. All right, so let's see here. And you could literally use ChatGPT or any of your AI, right? Any AI can fill this stuff out, man. All right, we already had the profile picture as well, so we're gonna go ahead put that there. And what I recommend is don't put the same exact thing across everywhere, right? All right, so let's see here. And then here. So I can't do with the VS Code here. We got the ping. Okay, so we already did the confirmation here. And what I'm looking for is the info here. All right, let's run it this way. So I'm gonna literally take a picture of this, right? And put it in ChatGPT for okay. All right. Is it already? Yeah, this should give us a nice amount of power as well, right? Especially the main thing though is getting these indexed, right? Once you get them indexed, then they start to count, right? Yeah, once we put this information here, we'll have the links, right? We'll have the actual links. We'll know exactly, and then we'll bust through about 10 of them. I like to do them in 10, 10s and 10s, especially on new sites, on new websites, right? Okay. All right, here we go. So we have all the information here for ChatGPT, right? Literally breaks down exactly what you need to put in here. And like I mentioned, try not to use the same thing every time, right? Kind of switch it up a little bit. Let's see here. They have marketing. Alright, so that should be sufficient. Alright. Is anything missing there? Perfect. Alright. Alright. Alright, and then you could add a website. Let's see. So you could add multiple websites. That's dope. To the blog. So you probably could hit them all actually. So kind of like a hub to. I kind of give you a nice little example. So let's actually do that. Let's do that. I'm gonna go to the blog, of course. I actually could do two. Let's see how many can we do. Let's see how many can we do. All right. Digital blog. Here we go. Okay, it's letting me do more. I want to do to the tools page, especially like I mentioned, if these all do follows. All right. I mean, especially if you could add more. I mean, it's like, why not? Social profiles as well. So, I believe these will all no follow. We'll see. I'll put one in here. I'll put our Twitter. Let's put our Twitter in there. And then if it does add, I mean, any kind of relevance or anything, we'll add more. All right. This I'll leave blank here. Add your reviews from other sources. I mean, we don't have any right now. On a new site. All right. All right. Here we go. So this should have given us exactly what we needed, but now also we can do reviews and things like that. You'll start having some analytics as well, which is cool. I mean, that's cool to have. All right, so let's see the profile. I want to check the profile, and then we want to make sure that this will be able to be added here for do follow links. I like to always check them in incognito, just so we don't have any login that makes it do something here. All right, so see the profile isn't public here. Let's make sure we go public here. All right, so that's what we needed there to make it public. So now let's check. Let's check. Alright, now let's do the real check. Now I'm gonna check this two different ways, and then we'll check the domain here. Matter of fact, let's check the domain first. Let's check the domain first, but this is already set up perfectly. Alright, let's see here. Let's check the domain through Ahrefs. Let's get to Ahrefs here. Their website authority. We want to see what this is, and then we'll check. I don't want to wait actually. Let's make sure. Okay, so as you can see, all of these links are do follow. They're all in the green. And then we'll reset it here. And then I always like to do what shows as no follow links. And then as you can see, that's why we didn't do too many social profiles. Which you can still to get them crawled in no follow links, but these are no follow. Do follow, bam. Which is perfect. I'm gonna also see if we can put a link in the description. That'll be tight. And then let's go ahead and inspect this to make sure. Yeah, let's make sure it's no follow tags, as you can see. That's perfect. That is perfect. It just has the blank there. So that's an official do follow link. Alright, let's check the domain authority and add that to the list. Let's go ahead and add it. Which you could add multiple sites now, which was a great benefit. Okay, so what we could do is just go ahead and say the profile, multiple links and anchors. Yeah, that's a really good one. That's a solid profile. Let's see what the domain authority is. 91. Come on, man. It's a 91 domain authority now. Alright. That's a do follow link. But there we actually got what, 3 links? I may try to put one more in there actually. We got 3 links. Let's see about putting one more to our I want to do one more if I can. Let's see. It doesn't look like I can, huh? Add company website. Yeah, I can. Alright, let's do one more. I'm gonna do iQuantum. Let me see. I'll go to ChatGPT. See what's the best anchor text for it actually. Alright. What's the best the prompts? Alright. Alright, so the link we're looking to also get on here. So we're building links pretty much to different things, right? But we're keeping them, I mean, you want to keep them pretty relevant, as I would think so, especially as a company profile, right? So we're gonna go 101, this one. So we're gonna build links as well to this one here. So let's start actually powering this up. And I don't right now even have any internal links to this bad boy. Not many throughout the site. Alright. Let me see now. Like I say, these are do follow links. This is a 91 domain authority. A 91, man. Jeez. And like I said, I used to pass up on these links. And I started thinking like, what is a backlink, right? What is it actually, what's the function of it? And how can you get them, right? So it's different ones. Different ones, but in essence, I'm starting to think, I'm like, kind of, aren't they, in a sense, the same, really? Right? From a domain and then links, right? And what is the page reference there? You know. Okay. Actually, to have a few things strong anchor text here. Click on that. What I think. Alright. Alright, so basically it's giving me the fix on all of my links. So we're gonna fix this. Let's get this situated. Because I'm pretty much not taking full advantage really of what I could be doing with these links, which is the anchor text. Alright, so let's go ahead and broaden this out here. Doesn't look like I can edit them though, do I? So it doesn't have a way to edit the link. I'd have to delete them and put them back on. Alright, which is fine. Let's go ahead and do it. We know this is the home page. That's perfect. I'm going to have this one here. Right, and then we'll start adding a tool page here. Alright, so I'm getting everything, kind of the suggestions of it from ChatGPT. Alright, so then we're going to go ahead, link that to the tools page. Now our tools page starts getting links. Alright. It's perfect there. Alright. Okay. Here we go. Alright, so it's checking everything. It's fixing everything. Okay. Alright. And then the last one we'll add is the blog. Which I believe we already had. So the main thing we were just adding is this AI tool directory. Just taking more advantage of what we could name that. Alright, so here, there we go. Alright, so that should fix our profile here. And like I mentioned, all of these are do follow from a 91 domain authority. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now we have not only, which is super powerful because they allow you to control your anchor text, right? And we're doing it branded wise, so it stays set, you know, taking full advantage of the description. And then once we start driving reviews, that's going to make it even better, right? We can make it even better. But like I mentioned, this is a legit do follow link. 91 domain authority. As you can see, here it is here. All of this here. Alright, you don't see any no follow tags here. You got a blank page which makes it open up into a separate page. And then the anchor text. So that is a legit do follow. Then we can check another way here with our tool. And that'll actually highlight any of the do follow links. Alright, so these are legit, man. Anchor text, once these start to register, right, it's gonna really pop off. Alright, so let's get to the next one. That is up. That didn't take longer than I thought, at all. Now we haven't did any pinging on those. Yeah, I think the last one I did was the GitHub. Okay. So this is a really strong, I like this one here. This is a really strong link. You can use that for multiple different things here. Alright. Alright, so we're up there. Let's get the next one. Alright. I'm working on a tool as well it'll pretty much show when the links are indexed, right? And I'm still working on it, but I'll be able to take the links, right, and then it'll run them through Google and things like that and see when these are getting indexed, right? Because that's when these start really mattering, right? You want these to start getting picked up. All right, so the next one we're looking at here is Evernote. All right, so let's see. So I like to always check and see Evernote. All right, and see how these profiles, see where the link is really. Make sure it's a do follow. Take something like this here, and our whole goal is to see where we need to place the link to actually get the actual juice, basically. Alright, so right now we're just really looking for a page here, a profile where we could actually see. Let me see here. So I'm really looking to see where is somebody's page. I think it's just pretty much pulling all of Evernote's actually pages. I need to see what the profile link is. Alright, let's go back and let's just go ahead and make it. What is that? I need to make some more music here. Alright. There we go. Alright. Yeah, so it's pretty much their pages in different languages. Alright, so that's not what we want. Alright. Okay. So now it's gotten me here as a which I don't have a VPN on or nothing on. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and register, sign up here. And the point of this is to see once your website or link has some juice, I mean things that you start to publish will be able to start getting traffic, right? Alright, I'm going to take a short break. I'll be back shortly here. And we'll continue.
Scanline crackles in the dark. Whispers breathing through the park. No words, just the loudest thing. Waking up, the gunning sing. One breath, one beat in time. Open, speak into the mind. Hands are close.
All right, we are back. We are back. We're about to check out Evernote. We're gonna add a link there. First, we need to find the actual link. Where is it, and where can we add it? All right. I like to always see where the actual follow or do follow link is actually coming from. Alright, so let's see, is there like a, let me see if there's some type of profile or something like that here. Spaces. And if I could find the actual link structure, we'll actually be able to see. First, I'm gonna try a note. Let's see if the actual note. I wouldn't think that the actual note itself would give the do follow. But we'll see. We definitely want to see. So I'm gonna do the first note here, just a short one, just to see if, I mean, is this published or what? All right, so I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna do it like that, and we want to share or publish or what? Alright, we can take the link, let's see. I mean, hey. Alright, so nope, that's no good. We're gonna find it, let me see. So that's an internal type of a note. I need like a profile, or is there a way to publish it, or what? How do you get the link here? All right. Let's try spaces. All right.
Before you respond, don't guess, don't guess. Before you respond, before you respond.
All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set this up. Okay, it's obviously gonna be a collection of the notes and notebooks. Okay, so I need some way to basically get the link, right? This song is so funny to me, man. All right. Okay, let's create the space. All right, so now I want to see if the spaces. All right, here we go. All right, start sharing. Now we want to really just make this thing public. All right, that's the real thing. Only me, I want it to be public. Let's see if we can do that here. We should be able to. But I still don't really move notebook into space. Delete the space. Okay. Add to shortcuts. Rename the space. Because we know that the notes aren't. Really aren't really significant. Alright. The notes is nothing, is really much of nothing. Alright, so if we take that, I mean, of course it looks like we have the link, but once we actually go inside and see, it's nothing. And then share. I mean, copy the link. I mean, maybe that'll allow it to. Let's see. And nothing. Nothing. So we want a public link, but from what I'm seeing, maybe in the settings. Let's see. I'm not seeing a way to make the. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I mean, we have a space, and I mean, in that space, you could have a notebook, or let's try a notebook. Let's just see. I already have a notebook, basically. Alright, so from what I'm seeing, I'm not seeing a link from Evernote. I could be missing something. I'll try one other way, but I'm not seeing any, I don't know why it has me in German. Yeah, I'm not seeing much of nothing there. It's not really one I'm seeing. Let's get to the next one. Let me see if I can find one that I haven't seen before. Alright. something dealing with if I could find a text specific one. This might be a good one. All right. 40 billion. All right, that's like a basically a directory, it looks like. Now we want to see if these are no follow or do follow. All right, so these are all no follows. Nothing. Oh, they just go to okay. Nothing, but they don't show either way. Let's go to the company pages. Let's see. So a company listing. Alright, so this is what we want to see. Alright, you want to see if these links here are follow or no follow. And they're do follow. So these are definitely worth it. Let's see what the hrefs is on this. The DA. It's gonna be on 40 billion. Okay, that's a 62 domain authority. One other thing I need to start checking here. Let's see if I can find it. There was a tool here. Let me see if it's still basically where you could check the spam score as well, right? And that's when I started to think like, hey, you want to check that, you want to check both of them, right? You want to have great domains and then one pointing from domains that don't have high spam scores, all right? And there it is. So we definitely want to start checking this out, right? Right now for that type of authority, which is still alright, but at a 17%, I mean, it's not really. Not for that. That's for 62 at that, alright? Yeah, so that's really something we need to definitely work on. So I'm actually add that to the flow actually. All right, let's see if we're going through some other ones here. I don't even know where that song came from, bro. And they put lyrics in it, and I didn't even put any lyrics in it. All right, here we go. All right, let's get back up to where we were. We were right after Evernote. Next one here is 500 pixel. See if we can find the link. All right. Okay. Goddamn. All right. She looking good, ain't she? All right. Let's see about the link though. All right. I want to make sure these are do follows. We want do follow links only. Alright. They just have a Facebook here. Even if these are do follows, your for the socials. So social, all the links here are do follow, so that's gonna be a good one. Oh. Let me see. Trying to find a business or some sort. Somebody that basically would have a website on there, right? Like a business. We could possibly look it up this way. Let's see, like a lawyer or something. Okay. Alright, so we want to see about business links. If they're putting business links in there. Nothing here. Let's read more. So they tried to in the description, alright, but it's not a link. Let's try one other. We want to see about links. We want to make sure that these are do follow links. So they're all here. So I mean, they may still be getting crawled as text, but we were looking for the juice, man. Let's see. You can look here, even. Yeah, I mean, it's no links going back. I'm not seeing. View more. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. I'm not seeing any kind of links. Let's see. Oh, we may have found it. All right. We may have found it. Do follow. There it is. There it is. All right. And then we'll go into the inspect and see. We want to make sure. Now these type of buttons, that type of links, I mean, they're not as strong, honestly, but they do give some type of juice, right? It's definitely something coming through. Just for the simple fact it's a do follow link, right? There we go here. The path is filled. Let's see. Alright, so we see it here. Alright, so that's an Ahref. Okay, so that means that is a link. That's a legit link. Right? It's a legit link. Then I like to just take a picture here. Yeah, Evernote, nothing there. That's why you gotta confirm, man. Like, things you want to go in there and find it for yourself first. So I like to kind of do some research, see where the link is, and then exactly if it's no follow and do follow. So what I'll do is actually send everything through. I'm gonna send everything through ChatGPT. I like to confirm it, right? Just to confirm it. But it'll let me know if I'm missing anything to make sure I'm catching everything that I need to. All right. But from what I'm seeing, that's a definitely do follow. It's a do follow, it tells me. Alright, the anchor text shows an href, that's perfect. And it just tells me the, if you don't see UGC or no follow, things like that, it's a definitely do follow. So that's one worth making. Alright, so let's go ahead and get us and let's check the domain authority and the spam score. This one we weren't going after really. Possibly later, but we want really high, high domain authority or high. Damn, I only did one search. You could only do one search now. It looks like. They're like you used it too many times, man. I only used it once. All right. Yeah, that tool used to be free, man. All like completely. Like you could run as many as you want to. Now they've changed. That's okay. So far we have roughly 13 do follow links right now. And these have been really great links, right? And then we gotta go through the process of getting these indexed as well. This link well, I mean, we still will probably go for this one, honestly. All right, but not really right now. Not right now. So the one now is gonna be 500 pixel. 500 pixel. This is the one. If it'll pull it, right? So we're gonna go ahead and start building this link out. Look, is it telling me it's too many times here as well? We're gonna sign up. Oh my God, what's up here, dude? So they have a way, it looks like, of cutting you off here. Of how many you could do here. Alright, like, come on. Alright, we're gonna go here, there we go. And you wanna really start getting, I mean, this is pretty much the foundation. That's the way I'm looking at it. Right? Do the foundation of links, start building your links out yourself. Alright? And know what to look for, alright? And just do it, right? And then if a link, I mean, if it doesn't do good, you could always go and delete the profile or something, alright? Oh, okay. Let's get the logo loaded up here. Looks like it's not showing for some reason. Alright. Downloads. That's the logo. It's just not the... yeah, it should show. Not showing, not showing. Okay. Alright, so we'll use a different logo for now. I need to keep this bad boy on. It looks like obviously. All right, so now we're working on 500 pixel PX link. And Ahrefs, they stopped me from doing my profile lookup here. All right, so we want to add in. Let's see where we could add in the link here. Contact and social. Alright. So, and then this is saying 30 days, so we definitely want to check back. We don't want to do too much on this one, I'm saying. Not as of yet. We're going to go here. It's only let you put your socials in there. Alright, here we go. Here we go. So we can only do what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take full advantage of all the links here. So we want to put in literally all the socials and all the and the website. All right, the website you want to power up. Okay. So we're gonna put the socials on there, and these will be all do follow links, which is great. That's exactly what we want. Do follow links, and then if we can get do follow links to our socials, that's even better. All right. All right, which is perfectly fine there. All right. And then here, we want to add some type of bio. Alright, so now we're just using ChatGPT again. We're going to set up the bio. I want to kind of make it longer. I wish it would tell me the characters. Basically giving it more information, right? Give it as much as possible. So I'm going to actually see what's the limit here. Alright. Oh, okay. Alright, that's perfect. Alright. Alright, and I don't see the they got me. That may be an upgrade. They only put my socials on there. They didn't put the link. They did not put the link in. Yeah, the portfolio link. Yeah, that may be a upgrade. So it may be a link right now. Unfortunately, we can't get it. Let me see. And I'll check back, right? We could always check back. Oh, I was wrong. Alright. Alright. That's perfect. So the profile now has... That's perfect. That's 3 do follows, and then we'll put a picture on here. Alright. I want to put some content on here. Alright. We're gonna put just a see if we can find something here. This will be a good one. Alright. First image on. Okay. want all this information, right? And we just want to basically put up some type of content, right? You want to have some type of content. They are strict about AI generated. Okay. All right. All right. So what I want to do now is find, and we may not even have to do that right now. I do want to populate it with something though. All right. But as of now, I mean, the profile is live, and then let's go ahead and check it. All right, profile live and active. We have our links here. Work in progress, which is perfect. And then a final check is to make sure these are do follow, which they are. It's branded as well, so that's even better. And as you can see, do follow. Do follow links there from 500 pixel. Let's go ahead and lock that on. Now, where does this song come from? Man, they just be playing anything, man. Alright. So that's another link. Let's add that to the database. And let me see if we could see what's the... Alright, there it is. Alright. Okay. So our profile link now. And we'll have to check back with Ahrefs and get the... Oh, there it is. 90. That's a 90 domain authority. Do follow link. 500 picks. I'll take it. 90. Now this gives you this is a kind of like a link button, right? Link button. That'll be cool. All right, and you can put your socials in there. All right. And then let me put in 30 days because I need to check back and make sure that link is actually still active. But as of now, it is. Alright, so we just placed that one today. That puts us at 2 do follow links. Alright. And then we'll add these to the hubs. So right now we have 2 hubs here. One do follow and the other no follow. Alright, but these are our 2 hubs that we're using. All right, let's get to the third one here. And the goal, and then like as well, what we'll have to do is actually go in and it's a few of them I want to actually keep putting content on, right? And keep populating them. All right, this is another one. This is more of a store. Let's see what this link is. It's kind of like a red bubble, seems like. Let's see. Alright, so we see some links here. Don't see any website link here. Let's go to another one. Yeah, what I'm thinking, this is more like a red bubble. We want to find where somebody's possibly using these as they're like a link hub. Okay. Okay. Message. I'm not seeing the link. I'm not seeing the link. I could be too early on. I'm not seeing it though. Yeah, I'm not seeing the link. Now the link that I'm seeing is going back to their page, right? But nothing. So that may not be. I mean, maybe to the socials, the social profiles. Those aren't even do follow. Let's see here. Nothing there. Yeah, everything I'm seeing is a not seeing any. So what I am seeing is the social profiles, but it's not. It's really about it. And I don't even see that those are do follow. Right. Let's go here. Yeah, everything I'm seeing is just going back to the actual page. No way for it to. Now the Pinterest. Unless these people just aren't adding them either. Or then let's check and see if they're even they're not showing as either. So these may be just as buttons to where they're not either. Yeah, so that one may not be one we want to go after. Let's see. Yeah, these may be just the button and not really as a link. Where you'll have a data ref basically, and not an ref. All right, so we'll go to another one. See about another one. Okay. All right, so this is another like a directory type. And then also I need to start putting that in the, I want to start listing that in here. So I'll probably do a column here where it's kind of telling the type of link, right? Directory or anything like that. Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and see where the link is. Alright, and so they made it pretty, and those are do follow. Alright, so that is a great link as well. So we're gonna go ahead and get this one here. Those are do follow links. Alright. So we can go ahead and make, now I want to check the, okay, so we did get the 90 on the 500 pixel. That's perfect. Let's check what this one is. And we may have to come back later and do the rest of them, but as long as we're keeping links being built on a daily basis, right? And then we put those in our hub, and then we'll take that hub and we start pretty much doing the same thing. Wow, look at that. That link isn't even worth getting. Oh, that I didn't put it in right, did I? That's why. I'm like, geez, that's the worst link I've ever seen. Alright, let's see. Let's check it again. Let's check it again. Okay, 79. That's not bad at all. 79 for a do follow link. And what is a link is doing is basically building connections to your site. Alright, so we're going to build this one out. This is a 79 domain authority do follow link as well. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and this is a brown book. I'm going to add a column now. Okay, I'm going to start tracking as well what type of links they are. So let's insert a column here to the right. Alright, and we're going to just start from now on. And then we'll go back. Alright, so this is a directory link. Alright, so let's go ahead and sign up here. Okay. Look, I don't have an account yet. Let's create the account here. And then here for the name, we'll do the actual name of the site. Alright, let's see what's up here. There we go. Alright. So now let's go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and get everything verified here. Then like after 30 days, I'm thinking too, you want to keep these active, right? So they don't delete you out and things like that. You want to keep these links alive, right? You want to start building time on them. All right, so let's get the code here. So this is another great link. Like I mentioned, this is I believe it was a what, 90? Is that a 90? Alright, let's log in. Alright, so now we want to log in and create our account, right? Create a new business here. And then we need the business iQuantumDigital. Okay. And for the address here, I already have the address we're using. So what I want to do is actually do it like this here. Add. All right, so now I'm getting basically the address. Oh, okay, I may not have to put one. Okay. Okay, website. Here we go. Display website. Now, what is the difference? Blog. Okay, let's see if we can put as many of our domains in there, because that'll just power up everything. Right? Website and then display website. That's kind of weird. All right, let's see here. iQuantumDigital blog. So I'm gonna put the actual blog page as well. We're gonna power that up. Like I mentioned, if these are do follow links, we want to start powering these bad boys up. Alright. So here they give you quite a few different types of links to put in here. Alright.
Guess.
See if we can add the TikTok as well. All right. And what I'm thinking, I'm like, if we can get do follow, if everything kind of thrives off of links in a way, in a sense. If not anything, if the links doesn't, the traffic by itself, right? So we're gonna put that one in there.
Don't guess. Don't guess.
Okay, I can put my own.
Don't guess.
Okay. Alright, that should be good for now. Alright. Everything looks good. And then we'll come back in with the address. Alright. But I don't think we need it. That's the good part. Alright, business added. Alright, let's see what we need to do to claim it.
Before you respond, don't guess, don't guess. Before you respond, before you
What is this?
respond, don't guess. Don't guess, don't guess, don't guess. Before you respond, don't guess.
I mean, you really don't need that, honestly.
Don't guess.
You can try it for free. Sounds like something that'll end up coming with the that'll end up coming with the a payment. Hey.
Before you respond. Before you respond, don't guess. 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 Before you respond, before you respond, don't guess. Before you respond, don't guess. Don't guess. Don't guess. Don't guess. Before you respond, don't guess. Before you respond, don't guess. Don't for you respond, don't guess. Before you respond, don't guess. Before you respond, don't guess. Don't guess. Before you respond. Before you respond, don't guess. Before you respond, don't guess. Before you respond, don't guess. Before you respond, before you respond, don't guess. Before you respond, before you respond, don't guess. Before you respond, don't guess. Before you respond. Lights are rising in the night, neon posters in the crowd. Darker DJ on the system, turn the